What's up, y'all? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. If you're already a subscriber and if this is your first time joining me on today, go ahead and mash that subscribe button because you know you want to. Happy Friday Eve. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. Okay? I'll drink to that. Okay. So, as you can tell by the title, tonight I'm going to be continuing my Mars series with Mars and the sign of Leo. So, Leo Mars. First off, Mars represents your drive. It's the planet of your willpower, your passions, your ambitions, your sexual urges, and the way that you fight. Okay? So, when Mars goes into Leo, it creates a person who, well, first off, there are two type of Mars Leo individuals that I've noticed. So the first type of person, number one, it could create a person who's just naturally charismatic, right? Very magnetic personalities. These people are naturally like the center of attention. Now, Leo is governed by the sun. And what is the sun? The center of our universe. So naturally, these Leo Mars people tend to be the same way, right? Everywhere they go, they tend to kind of be the center of the crowd. They attract a lot of people. They tend to naturally fall in leadership positions, right? They have this kind of star quality, je ne sais quoi about them. That's why a lot of celebrities actually have a lot of Leo energy in their charts as well. These people are also very driven by recognition, outward recognition from other people. So, you know, I mean, they like that shit. They'll do things and it kind of like it feeds into itself. They'll do things that they're good at and people will praise them for it, and then they'll it makes them want to go do more, more things that could potentially gain them positive feedback, positive reinforcement, attention from other people. And they tend to be very good at it, like I said, effortlessly. But then you have the second type of Leo Mars person who, once again, they have that same need for like outward validation, but they're not as charismatic. Like, it's a little off. So these people could be the type of people who kind of go out of their way to impress others or go out of their way to be the center of attention. Shit, it's the wine. They go out of their way to be the center of attention, and it's a little off putting. And I think everybody has kind of been around a person like this before. And I actually had a friend back in college. She was a combination of both because she did have a very magnetic personality, but at the same time, it was like she didn't like to share that spotlight with other people. So if she felt like her role as like, the center stage person was being encroached upon, she would just be real annoying and like do the most, like I said, to the point where it's kind of off putting, like you're overcompensating or constantly trying to win over the validation and approval of other people. And it just gets really obnoxious and very annoying. You know what I'm saying? But Leo and Mars also makes for a person who, as a result, can be very they hate to lose, right? Because they enjoy basking in self-validation. They hate to lose. So these are people who constantly put themselves in situations that are going to make them look great. If they have a hobby or, something, a craft or a skill, something they like to do, if they're not going to be the best at it, they don't seek to do that shit on a public scale. Because remember, recognition is the name of the game. Leo Mars people love to have their egos stroked, okay? So anything that can get them positive attention from other people, they'll invest their time into. Now, if it's something that they're not good at, something that even people that they feel don't make them look good, they won't hang around you. And that, as a result, that can make them kind of, whether you want to call them materialistic, superficial, they can be snooty, arrogant, they can be very arrogant on the dark side. And like I said, this same friend, y'all, I can't keep no friends, so I guess it's me. But no, it was really her. She was a bitch. Like, she was very much like an opportunist, I would call it. The type of person who she would always hang around, the girls who had the dope boy boyfriends, the popular crowd, people who had things to offer her to make her look good. If you didn't really make her look good, or if you didn't fit into that box of, you know, whatever could boost her ego or her status, she treated you funny. And that was the issue with us, because I mean, when I was in college, like, I was just a regular, degular, schmegular girl, like, you know what I'm saying, who kind of marched to the beat of my own drum. And that didn't really coincide to, like, with the lane she was in. So she would be treat me funny, she would be funny around me. But anywho, yes, Leo Mars can definitely put themselves in situations that make them look good, because they, like I said, they like that attention. They like to be very flashy, very showy. So also, as a result, when dating, or I guess when having sex with other people, or whatever you want to call it, these are the people, and if they're a guy specifically, these are the type of guys to, like, show off, like kiss and tell, and show the girls that they fuck. You know what I'm saying? Tell all the boys that they smashed this girl and smashed this chick over there. Those type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Leo is represented by the lion, very proud, very prideful. And once again, going back to that whole need to have their ego stroke, Leo Mars men are a piece of work. Okay, these are definitely people who like to show off their conquests, if you will. Also, when dating, Leo Mars people tend to be very, what's the word? I'm not going to say it's not necessarily materialistic, but they like to show their affection for people by showering you with affection, showering you. I mean, it could be with gifts. It could be with, fine dining and all the luxuries, of this life, because they are very generous. And that's a quality that I feel like enough people don't really touch on when it comes to, like, that Leo energy. Yeah, they're boastful. Yeah, they're braggadocious. They can be overconfident. They can be arrogant. But these people are definitely very generous. Leo is still fire. It's fixed fire, but it's fire. And it's a very passionate sign. Very passionate. So when Leo comes into the planet Mars, as far as dating wise, these people tend to be very hands on, and very expressive in their adoration for the people that catches their attention and catches their eye. But it goes two ways. It goes both ways. They want that same attention in return. And in my opinion, I also think this placement makes for a person who is more likely to cheat. You know what I'm saying? And this, depending on what else is going on in the chart, duh. But I feel like a person with Leo Mars is more likely to cheat, because they're so demanding of that attention. They're so demanding um, of gratification, and as a result, these people can be easily flattered. So even if they're in a relationship with you, if they feel like they're not getting that, or if y'all are dating, if they feel like they're not getting their ego stroked with you directly, they'll go to where whoever can do that for them. You know what I'm saying? They're easily flattered. I have a boss who, like I said, she's very generous, a sweetheart, but she loves to talk about herself. She's a Leo sun, I want to say, but It's kind of the same energy here, right? Or the same concept with the same energy. She loves to talk about herself. She's very much a center of attention, kind of like attention whore a little bit. But you could tell it's coming from a good place, but she does the most. And a lot of people don't know how to handle her. But me, because, I need my shmoney, I flatter her a lot. I kind of just, make her feel good. I say things that I know she will want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I kind of play into it. I gas her up. I'm like, oh, really? She always has a story to tell about her weekend, her husband, what happened. But I like to stroke her ego, and I know it makes her feel good. And in return, you know, she does more for me. And maybe that's manipulative on my part. That's my Scorpio Mars kind of trying to connect the dots and make shit, manipulate the factors and make shit work for myself. But she's it's very easy to flatter her. Oh my God, you look good. Did you change your hair? Oh, you're an amazing leader. Like, you're such a great boss. I don't know what we would do without you. And she eats that shit up. It makes her feel wanted, makes her feel useful. It makes her feel appreciated. Leo, Mars people love to feel appreciated. And I mean, it's all good. You people can also be very lazy, or you could come off as lazy because you guys are a fire sign. It's similar to Sagittarius, in a way that I find Leo and Mars people are driven and they're motivated by their passions. So if they're not passionate about something, they won't do it. If they don't have just like a burning desire to accomplish something, and once again, a lot of their passions are tied to gratification, the things that can get them gratification. If they don't feel it, they don't do it. And think about it like the lion, because like the male lion in the jungle, what that nigga do? Sit in the grass all day, or sit in the desert all day and relax. You know what I'm saying? Until he feels like it's time for him to get up and do what he does. You know what I'm saying? That's that Leo. That's that Leo energy. Leo and Mars. Also, Leo Mars people can be very drama filled. Very drama filled. And I heard somebody use the analogy that, like, if life is a stage, Leo Mars people would be like the actor, like the main actor. Like, they want to be the actor, the center character on the stage. And they like to create their own narrative, create their own drama, create their own, like, was it co-hosts or co-stars. They like to, and it's similar almost in a way to like that Mercury energy, or like air signs, to where if they like to be stimulated, and if they feel like they're not being stimulated, they just create drama for the fuck of it. But I feel like Mars and Leo people don't really create drama just for the sake of creating drama. But if they feel like their authority, or if they feel like somebody is challenging their role in whatever group they're in, they will create drama. They can be very drama filled in that respect. Very, very, and it's not cute. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. Yep. So let me know if I missed anything. Drop a comment below. You know what I'm saying? I know you already hit that like button. And I'm a little toasted. But you know what? I'm going to pour me another glass of wine and kick it. Let me know what sign you want me to cover next in this Mars series. And don't forget, practice unconditional self-love so that you can love others. And until next time.